Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Play Xin Zhao every day until Zaahen is released. So yeah, today's game is off to a great start as you can see. I forgot to change my ward to the control ward, so I'm slightly delayed. At least I still placed it at the right spot and can recall in time. We have a surprisingly balanced team composition this time. We have a Set, we have a Lux support, and we have a Twisted Fate mid and a Kaisa that can scale. And Xin Zhao is more early game, so that's pretty good. Enemy has a Darius, and I think it's a Jarvan the fourth on the enemy team, which I'm definitely a lot more wary of. Before I started doing this series, there are multiple times when I play jungle and the enemy team is a J4 that they would actually invade me. So that's why I'm like constantly checking my jungle at the moment. And somehow, Set just 1v1 solo boloed a Darius level 1. I guess he got a very good second ability off and just did a lot of damage. My clear here is slower, I can definitely tell, because I smited the wolves, sorry, what's that? The Gromp late. And yeah, I smited it at around 400 HP, so I think I could have improved there a bit, or even just saved my smite and just kill that wolf before I turn around, smite the wolves instead of the Gromp. So here I got the early ward and just decided, you know what, I'll check the river first because I'm not sure about the J4's clear. And once again, everyone's just winning their lanes. Kaisa just killed the Alistar, and then our mid laner Twisted Fate just killed the enemy Fizz. So overall, a very good start by my teammates. And I can see that Darius is actually contesting the scuttle for some reason. Here I was like doubting myself. I was wondering whether Darius is the jungler, but no, he just wanted the extra income because he lost the first duel against Set. But anyway, yeah, no need to get greedy there. I got the scuttle and Set also pinged back retreat, which definitely makes sense. So I just did exactly that, and then I looked for a gank with Set since he's already ahead, and he got a great ability off. And yeah, so Darius is probably just dead, and Set immediately understood his assignment and started pushing the wave. So I pinged on my way to let him know that I will be the one diving. And then I dived right in, and I'm not sure what slowed me there. I think he grabbed, and then it slowed me a lot, and I got killed. And the enemy Jarvan came for a counter gank, and they actually got 2 kills from that. I'm very surprised by how quickly I died. Not sure what happened there. I guess I got grabbed or like get auto attack reset by the Darius, and he just slowed me enough that I died to the tower. And then I see another fight happening up here, so instead of going for my jungle clear, I immediately try to catch off the Alistar, and he uses his flash early, but my wind becomes lightning hit, so he's a dead man. And it becomes a 3v1, the Twisted Fate ult at top in order to help the Kaisa gank. So that's a lot of money in our team already. We have double the enemy team's kills and a lot more assists compared to the enemy team. This time I have to smite the blue buff early so that my smite resets earlier, and just returning to a jungle clear again. So I'm actually kind of behind compared to my team, I feel like. And I definitely felt it this game. This game overall, I felt like I was very squishy. I was just dying left and right, and at least I'm being a frontline, and that everyone else was able to pick up the piece. Honestly, like this time, I think my teammates are just doing really well in lane, and it's refreshing to see, I guess. Jarvan did an invade here since I ganked top. So yeah, he's actually a full level up ahead of me, and I realized that. So I'm not doing any damage, like holy crap. So I had to fall back, but then he just ulted, so I just knocked him away. And I did not mean to ult. I did not mean to audacious charge in. I was just trying to audacious charge backwards or something, but then I actually just hit the audacious charge button and just dived in and died. Like there was no reason for me to go back in there. I don't know why I even clicked that button. So yeah, I just gave the enemy team a kill, and Jarvan is actually really good at equalizing the situation, judging by his invade, and he's already top, like he's just moving everywhere. And yeah, so I see that Scuttle is up, and I see Jarvan was up, but Kaisa completely smurfed it. She actually got got ganked by the J4 trying to clean her up, and she did not die. Instead, she got the kill back. And yeah, in general, this game, I just know like I'm not the winning condition for this team. Look at the bottom tower. Set is already like nearly taking the tower 5 minutes in, not even 5 minutes. So yeah, I just have to continue farming my jungle and just. I don't think I need to do much more. Like the lanes themselves are doing really well. If I want to get fed, I can just go help them and just take the fruits of their labor. Really. Yeah, my jungle clear tempo is a little off because of it. Like I feel so powerless, yet somehow I have Trinity Force already, and there's still a minute before the objectives spawn. So I decided, okay, I'll just base. And yeah, not like Darius is just roaming mid, as you can see there, because he just cannot win lane against this set with Conqueror. And I don't know, I feel like Set is actually super duper strong these days. I fought against a Set as Gwen, and I never had trouble fighting Set before as Gwen. Like I could just snip him down. But then recently, like I just had a game where I just struggled. Like every auto attack from him felt like it does a million damage. And Set just got the first tower, and here I just make sure that I defend this tower instead. Alistar does a great headbutt, and I'm pushed back. So, but yeah, since I'm top, I decided, okay, might as well just go for the dragon instead. It's an infernal dragon as well, so it's not bad. I tried to do some early damage and then just pull back because I'm not sure if Twisted Fate is going to rotate here soon. But then I get the support from the Kaisa and Lux, so yeah. Here I just make sure I get the smite with the ulti, because yeah, I know that Jarvan really wants to dash in and get it. And here, once again, I kind of just die after this. Like, okay, I took some damage here, and then the Ezreal is actually doing a bunch of damage, and I was trying to fight the Alistar while the Fizz is just hopping around. And yeah, I guess I just took all that damage, but both front lines died, and Set once again solo killed the Darius and got the second tier 2 tower. Like, this game is not about me. I am not the main character. And here I pinged like, oh, they might be on Rift Herald, and they were, and J4 actually secured the Rift Herald instead of like doing that mid fight. So yeah, so this time I just went for some more damage because they have a very tanky comp. They have Darius, they have Alistar, they have J4. So I instead rush Mortal Reminder because it has good armor penetration, some attack speed as well. In general, it's just a good all-round item against this team, and if they have any heal, it can stop it as well. Here our dual lane got caught, but I used my ulti to get us out of here, and Alistar is so freaking brave. He pushed out Twisted Fate and then just died. And yeah, I just dance around the tower, and then Fizz goes for the kill. Very big play, but then the wind becomes lightning, just ends his play early. So luckily, we both Twisted Fate and I survived, just hiding under tower. And they were getting desperate. They needed to make something happen. So it's a really rough situation for them, and J4 should just continually farming up. But our Set is relentless. He rushed the split pushing item early on, so he took like 2 lanes already. Like, that's 2 lanes worth of towers. Both lanes are pushed into inhibitor except for mid lane, and honestly there's nothing for me to do here. So I decided, okay, I'll base, get Mortal Reminder, and just continue fighting. But honestly, looking back, Mortal Reminder is not exactly the best choice. I should have probably gone Black Cleaver for a little bit more sustain, because it has more HP and more movement speed, and it gives more bonus HP. Because and the armor penetration, armor shred is for the entire team, which will be beneficial to a very fed Set already. So that's a mistake from my part. I should probably went for Black Cleaver instead before building the defensive items. But here I make sure I get guys show top to deter Jarvan from just pushing the tower and equalizing the situation and easily getting the bounty. And a giant fight was about to happen there, so I make sure to just get ready to head over, but then they actually backed off, and I checked for the Gromp, nothing there, check for Raptor, nothing there, and just harass them a little bit before deciding, okay, I probably should go for the Rift Scuttler. But then everyone is kind of hovering here, so I make sure I'm hovering as well, and J4 is kind of matching my tempo, and I feel pretty confident that I can beat him here, so I went for the fight, and I was surely mistaken. at least my ulti kept me away from most of the damage from Ezreal, and actually baited the enemy team into a very good fight for us. And yeah, once again, I just have to not die. I just hovered, got the first kill, and helped the team get the first kill, and they can just secure everything else. Because everyone is so fed already. I'm the only one that's not really fed with not enough gear. And they're just pushing mid lane, and I won't help too much. I won't add too much by joining them to push the tower. Kai'Sa and Set already can destroy the tower pretty fast, so instead I counter jungle and hinder the Jarvan's growth, because he is going to be a big problem, because he seems like a very smart player so far. Like his rotation, at least to me, I feel like he's a big threat. And because I realized just how squishy I am into this enemy team comp, I bought the stone plate immediately. Like, I don't feel like I can wait to buy Death Stance and then the Stair's Gauge or whatever. I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna get stone plate and then hopefully make some use out of it. And here I see Jarvan is being distracted by our Twisted Fate and kind of fruitlessly pushing mid. He used the Rift Herald in order to push, so I just rushed the dragon immediately. And there's a big fight again happening downstairs, but Set is actually going for the inhibitor. And the J4 realized like he should probably be doing dragon and started pathing towards me. And now I realize I'm a level up and I definitely hinder his growth, so I know I can win this 1v1 now. Just now he does a lot of damage. He did a lot of damage to me in a very short period of time. And I should have followed up against Set. I did not realize he was fighting. I did not look at the minimap. That is completely my bad. I just missed a free kill. And now Set is like put in an ass of a situation, getting pounced around by Alistar. But anyway, I return to go back to do my jungle clear, and once again, Jarvan stole my Raptors because that's the correct play. And honestly, he's managing his resources very well, and I can learn from him. In any case, yeah, I make sure to clear the wards, and I realize, hey, this is actually a good Baron angle because the lanes are so pushed up, I doubt they have vision. So I decided, guys, this is a perfect Baron angle. And I don't know if you noticed, but I completely forgot about the thing that I do not have smite. I was just so eager, like, oh, this is a perfect play here. I should go for the play. But luckily, the Jarvan missed the smite, and Kai'Sa got the kill on the Baron. I completely fucked up there by going for the Baron play, because I did not have smite. And Fizz coming in, and I realized I'm overextended, so I started falling back and make sure that I'm keeping my Kai'Sa supported, just making sure that I'm not just running away immediately. But then, yeah, the Fizz just dived in to get our backline, which is unfortunate. And here I just have to play very smart, because I still lose 1v1 against a Darius. Like, Darius' whole kit is about killing you. So if I stay too long for a fight, I will lose. So I make sure I'm just like hovering and defending my Twisted Fate. And because my health was low, I decided to fall back and just buy a Stair's Gauge. And Twisted Fate continues to harass the enemy team, like using his range against J4 and Darius. But I think he got caught there, and the J4 just ulted him. That's why he died. But still, he took down the Darius with him, so not all is lost. And there's not much for me to do here. I can't really push the lane solo, so instead I go for, once again, counter jungling, because the Jarvan is also counter jungling me. So really, this is a race of resources, and unfortunately the red buff is not on. But I decided, okay, I'm gonna shove the wave in just to keep them from walking out of the map. And yeah, once again, the Fizz throws his hull from out of the angle. Honestly, this Fizz is a really good assassin. Like, he's just looking at these angles really smartly and hiding from our vision. Once again, I steal back their Raptors, and yeah, I thought their Crux was still up, even though I just took it and I pathed that side. So yeah, that's just short-term memory, goldfish memory from me. And getting the blue buff now, just to keep ourselves ahead and keep the team healthy with the blue buff. Yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly. And I don't mind Kai'Sa stealing my Raptors too much. Of course, if I can contest it, sure. But yeah, otherwise, I still want some money, because Kai'Sa is very ahead as well. Like, Set, everyone else is very ahead. I'm the burden of the team right now. I ain't doing much. So I just make sure, okay, they're going for another fight. I'll get this red buff to make sure everyone has red buff, and that the enemy team doesn't. And immediately the Set just turned the fight around completely, triple killing on his own. And then I see J4 is escaping, and I try to chase him down with my When Becomes Lightning. And holy shit, what a flash first ability bind. And I make sure to tank the tower for Set, because I am the one that's tanky. So yeah, I tanked the tower a little bit, and Set just immediately destroyed the tower. Like, holy shit, these people are doing objective gaming. They're not just looking for kills, and it's so amazing to see. This Set is just being a badass right now, even though he eventually dies. Just he killed everyone, and I was looking for it to end the game here. And I just started hitting, and I realized, okay, we might not have the minions or the damage. So I immediately back up and make sure that I delay my ult as long as possible. And that was good as well, because otherwise I might have accidentally pushed them out of the way so that Lux wouldn't be able to get her ult off. So here, there's not much for me to do here at mid because my health is already very low. If I go in, I probably just die. So okay, might as well secure the dragon to get the dragon soul in case the game drags on. But obviously, this team does not need me. They're just ending the game. There's not much to say about this game. I feel like a burden, but honestly, it's just the three lanes doing so well. Like, how did the Kaisa win lane? And then our mid lane Twisted Fate was just completely destroying the enemy team. Our Set is just completely destroying the enemy team. There's not much for me to do here, and I don't think this was even a game. I didn't do anything. I'm liking everyone. I was just there. I got the objectives. I did some damage. I built the wrong items. And that's it. That was the end of the game. Not much to say about this game, but yeah, today I just resource maxed as best I can, and then I got hard carried. But it's nice to get one of those games every now and then. Definitely a great team this time. So yeah, I guess I'll hopefully see you again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's game I'm just gonna get destroyed because I get such a great team today.